This thing on. I think I have everything set up here. So I booted this up last night just to see if it worked. I actually played a decent chunk, well, like maybe, I don't know if it has like a traditional level structure, but I played, point is I played it for a bit. Didn't get very far though. Where is it? See that just fine. I need feedback, like to tell me if like things are working well or not, basically. Also Comic Sans. How are the oh, I don't even have sound turned on. There we go. How are the audio levels? You hear the you hear my mic just fine over the game audio. Isn't too happy about the thing. Nobody ever is. So you can hear my voice over the game, but you can still hear the game, or is the game like too quiet? So yeah, it was either in the 80s or 90s. I'm gonna say 90s. There was this arcade game produced called, oh.
It's Daphne. I can speak to you through the amulet.
Also, the voice acting is something else.
Help you find me.
Let me see if I can increase the game's resolution a bit. But anyways, so it was this arcade game called Dragon's Lair, animated by so basically if you ever played DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, you know the whole game is just pressing the proper buttons, you know, at the right time. you know, based on what's happening on this. The modern equivalent would be quick time events. So the entire game was basically a cutscene where you press the right buttons to make the right things happen. Oh. Alright, so apparently the audio mixing is fine, so you can hear my voice and you can hear the game. Anyways, as I was saying, so many years later, this game was produced by, I think, a different studio. It's basically nothing like the arcade original, because, you know, it's an actual game and not just you know, animated movie, as it were. And when I was testing it last night, like, this is the first time I ever booted this up since I was like 5. I realized how the controls are kind of interesting. So you press the I'm using an Xbox controller instead of a GameCube controller. It's easier to set up. The A button is the attack button, but like where most other games, you know, the attack button would automatically unsheath your weapon. You have to press down on the D-pad to take it out first. All you can do with the sword is swing and block. The controls are kind of like, swinging feels fine. Like, you can also, that frame dip. Ooh. You can you know, you can move around just fine while swinging, but when you block, you stand completely still. So there's not really like any, you know, like many good applications for it. And if you want to put this your way, is there a ledge anywhere around here? I'm gonna run back here to show it off. When the weapon is unsheathed, you can grab ledges to climb up, right? But if the sword is out, you can't. In fact, it plays that knockback animation sometimes. So it's this weird thing you have to think about, where when you're, you know, not actively involved in combat, you have to remember to manually put your sword away, so then you can do platforming. And the platforming isn't exactly stellar either. The ledge grab is very finicky. It doesn't always work, and when it does work, it may put you not in the best spot. Also, hello. I can see the Twitch chat, by the way. I don't know if this is streaming on YouTube. I haven't checked, but I don't have that open. So if anybody's saying anything there, then yeah. In response to water, guys, I was saying this is I had this game on the GameCube. I'm running it on Dolphin right now. I was able to find the ISO for it. This game I never got very far in. Mostly because I think it was the sword. When I was little, I never knew about the sword thing, so I would always not be able to make any of the jumps. Doesn't help that the platforming itself is kind of awkward. It is going on YouTube too. I didn't actually check. Gonna try boosting the frame rate by lowering the resolution a bit. Shouldn't really matter, so I don't think the stream is going at full quality anyways. That didn't seem to do anything. Oh heck, so this is when the game tries to teach you the block. Which, you know, it can be useful, it's just almost, oh. You also get that wonderful death animation every time you die. I'm just saying, like, I'm supposed to cut the dude, but he's inside this pit. You gotta be very careful about it. So that level is basically the tutorial. The funny thing is, the images used for the load screens are backgrounds from the original animated game from the arcades. I used to watch my dad play it a lot. Alright, first taste of combat, you ready? Wasn't that intense? And yeah, from the bit I playtested, it doesn't get much better than that. Also, grab the gem. So that room is a callback again to the arcade. Like one of the very first rooms, the ground crumbles like that, and you gotta... Oh. The controls aren't too great. Like you saw, when the cutscene was playing, the enemy was already, like, you know, right next to me, and I didn't even have my weapon unsheathed yet. Also, there's that. I wasn't able to figure out how to get that, I think it's a chalice on that shelf over there. I'm not even sure what it does, if anything. Also, the graphics in the game, like, it's basically a 3D interpretation of the art style of the original game. But part of me just feels like it's kind of off. Like, the environments are very polygonal. For a 2002 GameCube game, it's kind of primitive, I think the right word is. And even then, I even remember on the original hardware, it had a ton of performance issues.
The wizard is really powerful. To defeat him, you must find some magical objects. They can give you incredible power.
Not a fan of the voice acting either. Okay, so maybe I was lying earlier when I said the combat was alright. Because their hitboxes are so small and, like, underneath me. Good stuff. I feel like the combat was kind of like, you know, second thought, because like the game is more like I guess you could call action adventure platformer, even though like the movement itself is passable for the most part, but as I was saying earlier, it's a little bit stiff. Like jumping, like if you jump while moving, it feels perfectly natural. Like your speed properly converts to your momentum in the air. There's not like a disconnect or anything. As the hitboxes fail right there. But if you jump while in place, it has like a delayed startup animation. You can't move at all during the jump, and once you land, you have to wait for the landing animation then. Which is really bizarre because, you know, jumping while moving feels a lot more natural. I don't know why this is so much more stiff. Then again, you don't really have any reason to ever jump in place. Hello. I guess I should have known. Just gonna run. I don't even know if you can buy anything. I'm not entirely sure what the gold is for. Two whole gold, baby. Like earlier when I was talking about never making it too far in this game, I remember this room, but it's like, you know, the last room I remember. I think it was this part right here, even though the game like just then was telling you how to roll, I had no idea how to roll. All you have to do is hold the run and right trigger button. It wasn't rocket science, but I could not figure it out. So I know you can hear me just fine, but is the game itself too quiet or what? Excellent screenshot right here. I could make it bigger, but The face looks better from far away, mostly because all you can see are the the dark outlines. Oh, the game audio is fine. You hear it nice over the, like, it's a good balance. All right, good. Yeah, so that also means the noise gate is working. Like, you can hear me when I talk, but when I stop talking, there's no, like, background feedback. Something about this texture doesn't look right. Like, it should just be, like, a dark hole, right? No background noise. Alright, thanks. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's, you know, all nice, because over this next month, like, you know, when I have a lot of downtime, I want to make this more of a habit. Although I'm not sure there's many other obscure games I can think of from my childhood. Thanks. Actually, I could probably just jump over. Yeah.
Red potions restore health.
Where is he going? I was pressing the stupid X button to attack. Like, alright, the on the Xbox 360 controller, you know how the buttons are laid out in like the like a plus, you know, A on the bottom, B on the right. I also use the oh, you want a Discord invite? Yeah, hold on, I'll post it in the chat real quick. It's a public server, it's just there isn't really an easy way to share links on Roblox, so I haven't really bothered. Here you go. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, no, it's... No! Also, there's a lot of these guys near the start. I'm not actually sure if the variety gets any better or not. Yeah, boy.
What a strange place to stay. The gold key is yours.
So yeah, there was a key. Again, I can't tell if it's just like the like, you know, an emulator is supposed to replicate how the original hardware would run the game. But like, I'm not sure if it's noticeable on stream, but the game constantly swerves. Like, it's 60 frames per second when I'm looking this way, but dips down to 30 when I'm looking this way. But typically in emulation, if there's slowdown, the game itself actually starts to run slowly. Here it's like the same speed, just a bit choppier. So I'm pretty sure it's like you know, just like the emulator, just like replicating the GameCube experience. Oh. Like that music. Something about these, like, it doesn't look like fire, but these particles look kind of, I don't know if, like, advanced for GameCube is the right word, but, like, they look like they have some kind of, like, bloom effect applied, which, you know, counts as, like, a post-processing shader. Well, that's the first step down. Oh. Easy. There's also minor bits of puzzle solving involved. I'm not sure if, like, I have no memory beyond the library room, so this is all pretty new stuff. Like, here's a good example of what I was talking about earlier. You have this, you know, rubble in front of the door, but it's all extremely, like, you know, geometric, you know, very basic shapes and jagged edges. Oh. I mean, I've never played Dark Souls, but if I do, this game will have prepared me for it. I mean, the combat is basically the same, isn't it? Like, the animation of the sword, like, you know, like, just the act of swinging the sword itself, you know, it looks natural, it feels natural, but then when you actually try to hit things with it, the hitbox feels so loose, disjointed. Like, you know, you probably see that when I'm fighting the purple dudes. Like, it looks like the sword should be making contact, but it just, it doesn't. Oh, there's another one. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. It's also you have to hold the Z button to go into the first person mode. When you look at the GameCube controller, it's a kind of a, well, I think it's kind of nice how it's like you can tell Nintendo was. Why was that so loud? But wait, what was I saying? Completely lost my train of thought. Also, look at those chairs. They're ghost chairs. I don't think they have a hitbox, but I think it'd be fun to ride one of them around. Also, I do like the soundtrack, even if the game itself is kind of clunky and awkward.
Dirk, save me!
Okay. Oh. New strategy, just run. I didn't actually know you could swing the sword while running. Another game I remembered yesterday, I was playing it last night, was Star Fox Adventures. I liked it when I was little, just because, you know, Star Fox 64 was and still is one of my favorite games. You know, it's just a good arcade style shooter. And, you know, so I liked the character. Oh, the Robot Knight. The Robot Knight.
The ring is one of the essences that you'll need to use against Mordrock.
And I don't know who Mordrock is. Probably the dragon.
And attacks. The trick is, how do you get up there?
The Robot Knight. He doesn't look like a robot from out down here. Also, what is this? I think it's supposed to be like a golden sapling. Doesn't it look kind of like just like the texture and quality of it? Doesn't it look kind of like diarrhea? Sorry. Nope. Looks safe. Anyways, as I was saying before, so, you know, I just liked the Star Fox characters, you know, because I played the game so much. So, like, you know, to me, the idea of Star Fox Adventures was, you know, my favorite characters, but, like, in, like, you know, more personal action, because, you know, the whole game was, like, planet side. You know, it was an adventure. Basically a Zelda game, but an adventure. Also, these ropes are kind of awkward to navigate. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, you know, it's it's pretty common knowledge nowadays that, you know, the game technically isn't even a Star Fox game. It was another project that Nintendo wanted to incorporate to the brand, you know, for brand recognition, you know, potentially sell more copies. But when I was playing it last night, some parts of the game, especially for like an early game, you know, every console generation, the early titles are always going to look, you know, a bit simpler than what comes after, because developers are still figuring out the hardware. Oh. But anyways, I keep on, like, between looking at the my other windows and the game, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, the platform is shrinking. I can't rotate the camera. That'd be nice if I could see the other ropes. No! Oof. That's like 10 seconds of downtime every time you die. Oh, I could have jumped. Should have jumped. I did the exact same thing last time. Wait, actually, you know, with the Discord, like I'm looking at the chat, I know the Discord has never been that easy to find. What if I, like... Hold on, let me show the action. Oh. What if I just go ahead and, wait, I don't remember how to do this. Yeah, I'll use the link that I posted in the chat. I guess, you know, the good thing to do would be, you know, to link an image like I have done here, but I can do that later. Alright, back to business. Wait, hold on. Alright. Try that again. Woo! Alright, cool. I'm supposed to... No. No! Like, you saw like the knockback animation had already finished, but then it like... pulled me into the hole. Alright. You can't even see like any kind of mechanism firing those. It's just on stop now. Puzzle solving. A lot of games that use the medieval setting always have these, I guess a fire geyser isn't exactly a futuristic trap, it's kind of a... They put these... Not only is it installed into wood, it is facing wood. And wood is keeping this entire room together. Not to mention, you know, like as we just saw in here, there's always these random fires just going on. It's a miracle this castle is still standing. Oh, is that the robot knight? Just standing there?
No, mister. It's too heavy to move.
No, it's just a statue. There's a lot of statues around here. Check out that 3D chain. Is there supposed to be a door right here? The path just leads into it. Guess I'll go through here.
The man is that.
Ooh.
It unlocks energy throughout the castle. Anne can enchant just about anything, so be careful. It's full of surprises. Maybe you can use it on the other golden podium you saw earlier.
Look at that texture. How crisp those circles are. Not to mention the texture on top. You can see the tiling at certain points. Like you see those very well-defined lines. Good stuff. Hold on a second. All right. Wait, come on, grab it.
Take heed, Dirk. Away from the podium, the mana cell needs you. If separated too long, the cell will return to where you found it.
It's just down the hall. Oh, I knew that would happen. No, 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 no. I can outrun these guys. Easy. The door just closed. Yep. Notice how this dude has cell shading while the dude up there doesn't. Ooh, that crunchy frame rate. It may be hard to tell just from watching, but the combat isn't exactly involved. That's not how difficulty works. You can't just keep throwing the same thing at the player, like just X more and more. Because this is the robot knight. All right. Wait, Fire Legend. Like, was I talking about somebody? Or are you talking about Water Guy? Asking why I exist. Oh, yep. Why did the targeting just stop? Why is he pitch black? Oh, I see, it's the lighting. The game does have a neat lighting system. Not many games from the era had it. Well, at least not the ones I played. Where areas that are darker actually reflect on the character. Small touch. The camera is always kind of awkward too. When you're not manually rotating it, it always defaults to this downward angle. And while it is like a serviceable angle, like, you know, it adequately shows your environment, it just doesn't, like, you know, I always like to have more of like an upwards view. But as you can see, when I try manually rotating it, it automatically resets. That grid on the floor.
Save me.
Is that the robot knight? Oh geez, I remember this. So this was actually a part of the game. Although instead you were just tilting the, well, you know, using the directional buttons to jump to the right areas, because, you know, it was basically automatic in the original arcade. Oh! I wasn't ready. My sword wasn't out. No. Alright, so take out the sword when I reach him. Does this effect kind of tripping anybody else out, or is it just me? Like you know what I was saying earlier, how the the art on the load screens is just like actual backgrounds from the original game. Pretty sure that like you know the background that was shown was actually the environment for this set piece. That is a big ring.
And with it, a new ability is yours. The Whirlwind Sword Attack.
What's the problem with having a deep voice, water guy? Alright, so it said I have a new attack. Okay. But wind up on that. Hold the button for like 1 or 2 whole seconds. But like, you know, you saw me doing it earlier. You can kill anything by just spam, even like the robot knight or whatever. You just walk up to him and spam the attack button. Oh. Like, see, look how I'm handling this situation. Oh. Like, you could tell, you know, like, the volume of those enemies, you know, it's like, you know, the developers are like, we've given the player this new tool, let's, you know, let's set up enemies in a way that'll encourage them to use it. But, you know, you just kill them. And you don't have time to charge it up because the guys are always charging you. Because getting attacked plays a damage animation, so you know, cancel the attack animation, so there's really no point to use it. Unless there's like a situation later on where there's like an object in the environment that can only be activated with the whirlwind attack. Oh, you see that nice camera angle? Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. Nice. If you want, I could start like doing like a Minecraft Kids style thing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my Minecraft Hunger Games server. Today we're gonna dab on the diamondless.
Sorry. These environments are dark and bleak. More enemies, spam the A button. Probably should have explored that area more. I didn't know that was a load zone. Here, I can do a. You like the effect? Like, no, you know, like fade in, no little spark. They just appear. It could be artistic choice, but it doesn't really look right. Oh, there's gold up there. just the camera angle in this room is exactly what I was talking about. Notice, you know, it's like that more natural upward angle, so you can see more of what's above you. Why is it different in this room, where there's basically nothing to look at? Okay. Why is that sound effect so loud? What the? Why is it already disappearing? I hadn't even landed on it yet. It changed the rules. Oh, great. Now none of them are It is a... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it would be impossible to progress if the stairs didn't come back. I'd have to kill myself. Oh no. Wait, is there something over there? Yeah, there's something on that platform. Can I jump to that?
How can
Oh.
this piece of wood hold
Oh.
such a heavy beam?
She told me the solution. Puzzle. I was just gonna try to brute force the jump. If movement wasn't so awkward, like, it's generally not a problem because the level design is so broad. But whenever there's a thin walkway like this, the kind of stiff controls really become more apparent.
Blue potions restore magical energy.
So anybody who's used Dolphin knows that the emulator gives you this this free look option, where you can basically screw over the game and look at the environment in your own way. It's just a fun touch. I noticed, like when I was testing this out yesterday in the outdoor area, the you know, the sky. It's, you know, the GameCube runs at a lower resolution, so it's not a problem. But you can see that little seam line right there. That's a skybox, and when you zoom out, you can totally see that it's not even like, you know, being rendered in the background. This is being rendered in 3D space. This skybox physically exists, and everything outside of it has an issue rendering. Just thought that was a fun little thing. There's a bat. Long, moody corridors usually imply a boss encounter. as a purple dude jumps around the... Oh, that one has a bow! I wasn't ready for this. But they really mixed it up. Now that I think about it, the like the way the environments are constructed and like the way the lighting is used kind of reminds me of Half-Life 1. You know, the thing is that game came out in 1995 or 6, and this, or I think it was 98 actually. This came out in 2002 on next generation hardware. So not exactly, you know, doing itself any favors. You see that little tentacle-eyed boy sticking out of the water? He was at the castle gate, my first death. Don't hit me. I can solve puzzles. Oh. Isn't that kind of like a Homer yelp when he gets hit? Like that little... I remember hearing that soundbite in old Roblox blooper videos. You guys ever watch Roblox Gone Crazy? I thought that was like the bread and butter. I watched it again not too long ago, and it was kind of like, you know, sad, like, oh, I used to like this kind of thing, you know. Like, you know, I thought I would still, like, I would still find it funny, but really didn't. Oh, thought he could flank me. Actually, there is another, you know, I've been thinking of games I played when I was little that I'm, you know, like, I feel like nobody really knows about. Any of you ever play Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo? It's another platformer. The I haven't played it in a very long time. I don't see, again, you know, don't remember if it's good or not, but what? You should have grabbed the ledge. Oh, is he gonna put me back at the stairs? Oh, that's actually a bit more generous. Anyways, Wallace and Gromit and oh jeez, in Project Zoo, you know, based off the fan favorite characters. It's in a zoo, as the title would suggest. But it's like a weirdly big and complex zoo. You know, like realistically, no zoo would ever have the budget to be like that. It's like the first environment kind of makes sense. It's like a greenhouse dome with an elephant habitat. But then after that, you suddenly go like underground into this mine controlled by beavers, and then after that, you like you have to fly like this helicopter thing that Wallace makes through like a infernal cave. Like it kind of drops the zoo environment very early on, but like the game, like, you know, plot wise, it's like, no, we're still in the zoo. Oh. So at this point, I'm pretty sure that the performance is tied, you know, to the original game's performance and not mine, because this room has been getting the most dips, even though it's like one of the like simpler looking ones. If we're just talking about, you know, ollies. I pressed the A button instead of Y. Muscle memory. Because A is the attack button when you have the sword drawn, and Y is the jump button. Here, I started, like, while playing this, I just started thinking more about Dragon's Lair. You know, the original arcade one I keep bringing up. I just want to bring up, like, a little clip, probably near to the start. Like, you know, show what the, what it looks like, in case, no, you know, you guys haven't seen. A very familiar looking castle, I'm sure. And a very familiar enemy. Basically, the 3D version is just like a let me turn up the volume. If I can find it. Like, we just saw this background on that load screen. Like, you see like, those flashing things? That's like your cue. Like, you have a joystick and an action button, basically. And you have to, like, when you see a prompt like that, you have to use the joystick, like, you know, like, you go left right there. You go right there. It's just like QTEs, but the appeal of it was the fact that it was, you know, animated. You know, this traditional Disney style, you know, courtesy of Don Bluth. Just a fun bit of history. It looks a bit more appealing than this, not gonna lie. Like, why give the chair an animation but not the table? They just killed the table. Like, you saw that the table was just sliding across the ground, right? Good stuff. Oh. Let me use my sick new move on him. Woo! It actually does work better for the books instead of just trying to hit them.
This looks like the wizard's room. Be careful. He likes to set traps where you least expect it.
Oh. Is that supposed to be his robe in there? I think so, but the poly count isn't doing it any favors. These guys just keep coming? Here, I'm just gonna try moving on. Oh, they're following me. You can see the tops of his legs, like the cell shader. You can see the top of his legs barely clipping through his tunic. Let me try getting a... Like, you can see the thickness of the lines is based on distance. Like, the further away the camera is, the more thick the lines become. Yeah, we're seeing the lines of his legs right there. Oh hey, it's the wall from earlier. And robes. The robes are trying to kill me. I think we can call this the OTP. I guess astronomy in this era isn't too out of the question. You got magic, huh? The planets are attacking me. And the table just disappeared. Oh. I don't think I can hit them. I can block them. Heck, that's too high. No way, that should be good. I think this platform is too high though. Why'd I take damage from that? Now it's too low. Now there's books. Health. Yes. Heck. Still too low. See what I mean by the camera? I'm like wrestling the thing. You have to unsheath the sword before you can climb the ladder. Camera, please! Just swung around. Oh no 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 no. Did I just close the door? Or wait, did I unlock it? If I jump down, I'm gonna take fall damage. I have to go back to the bookcase. I'm dead. Alright, let's do that again. As I land on the book. Alright, take damage for hitting the object. Okay. Alright. Wait, is that high enough? Yeah, it should be. Oh no 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 no. Go away. I'm platforming here. Tanking. Actually, I have those potions, don't I? I could have just used one of those. Alright, let's not die this time. Alright, good stuff. Dude, I'm getting my first Kappas. They grow up so fast.
Remember, Dirk, within these towers, sound is the key.
E in all caps. This is a bigger area than before. I'm gonna try going this way first. It is weird. Like you can tell that the chains are 2D sprites facing the camera. Like if I go to the side of them, actually, no way they don't follow the. You can see that it's flat, always facing the camera. And because like typically sprites like this and these like early lighting engines, like I've just noticed this across older games, don't properly illuminate. So we have this character who's almost in pitch darkness, who is on this perfectly illuminated chain. I like nitpicking. Why did he just flip around after shooting me? Oh, there's a timer now. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go ring the other bell. Alright. Easy. Easy. Give me health. Okay. Was sound is key referring to like using the bells to open the door? It's not subtle. Swinging the sword and missing the target. Why do I keep putting the sword away? maybe I'm just still early on, but the enemy variety hasn't really been exquisite. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to touch that. Oh, I didn't see it. Again, you have this 3D object that is properly being lit. But it's on this 2D rope, which is perfectly illuminated. So it's this odd contrast. Can I make it? Yes, take damage real quick. Nice. You think anybody remembers this game? You think anybody like has optimized a speedrun route, discovered glitches for a speedrun route? No, I'm gonna look that up real quick. I just realized I never turned the game volume back down after the video. Sorry if it was a bit loud. Here. There's a long play, which is basically, you know, just somebody playing the entire game. Yeah, I don't think there's a speedrun. Oh, I completely forgot there was an NES version. Apparently it wasn't very good. The Dragon's Lair franchise has had a rocky history, that's for sure. Oh, no, no, no. Alright. Then I'm supposed to jump over the ball. Show them what you got. There it is. Ooh, I gotta get that. Why is he doing that? Like, the ledge climbing animation goes over the entire platform. Great. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I grabbed the ledge on the right side, and then the climbing animation, it got me the chalice. But it easily could have dropped me off into that pit. Is there another spike up here? No, there's no spike. I mean, there are spikes, but not on the rope. Another chalice. Is it on another beam? Yes, it is. Dang it! Nice. Oh! Oh. Alright. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, instant death. Alright. Now I'm just getting impatient. I'll just wait for the next cycle. Well, you know, if nobody... I pressed the jump button! If nobody cares about this game enough to speedrun it, I could get the world record. Alright, I'm gonna go for the chalice again. I have no idea what collecting this stuff does, but I'm a completionist. Whew, okay. Woo! Yeah, I know talking directly into the mic is bad for viewers. I'll stop doing it. just put an emphasis on it, you know? Is it that much louder? Is the audio not like suppressed at all? Why does he keep sliding off like that? It's like his hitbox is a pill or something. Like, because he's, you know, he's flat on the thing, and then he just slides off the edge. Like, you have feet firmly planted, well, 1 foot firmly planted anyways, right foot going a bit over the edge, and then he just, like, gravitates towards the edge, and then he falls off. And then once he's in the air, I can't do anything. Actually, I could just jump back to the rope, couldn't I? Nice. Oh, that's a lot of purple. But I've been making good use of that whirlwind attack. There's another chalice over there. Question is how to get to it. There's a diamond up there. Do you see that diamond? My diamond. Oh, whoa. Diamond. If I want to get up there, I'm going to have to do it in this room. There's another chalice. There's so much stuff up here. I thought he'd grab the ledge. Oh, depth perception. Let me just try to grab the farthest rope real quick. Thing is, I don't actually know Despacito beyond, you know, the, Despacito. Like, that's all I know. I mean, when I first heard, you know, the title of the song, Despacito, and you know how that, like, that's like part of the main chorus, my mind immediately synced it up to Jukebox Hero. Despacito. I don't even know the original song. Oh, what the heck? Is there like an invisible ceiling right there? Why doesn't he grab the ledge? I'm not, like, there's 2 chalices and a diamond up there. I'm not gonna give up. I don't even know what they do. But I need them. How am I even supposed to get up there? Like, that wood beam over there is directly underneath the stone, so I can't, like, you know, that's a nice flat surface. I should be able to jump to that, but I can't. Like, this is all I can think of. He should have grabbed that ledge. Nice. Alright, now carefully collect the items. No, you see, this is 100% speed run. I'm grabbing all the. I'm pretty sure I've missed some already. I'm grabbing all the collectibles. You know, if I die in this segment, I'm gonna have to get up here again. Because the items you collect don't save until you've made it to the next checkpoint. Alright, I'm gonna tank some fall damage. Which I actually negated by sliding across the door frame. You see, I'm already developing pro tactics. Optimizing the route! Oh no, what?! Hit his forehead on the ceiling. Alright, wait, this isn't the right chain. Let's do that again. Okay. What? Why did the knockback animation? His hands were up there. So, am I being a good streamer? Am I hitting all the why? Am I hitting all of the check boxes? Good, like, you know, good commentary, check. Good laugh, check. Good at video games. Thinking about it. Why did I get it right the first time? 3 times in a row I've just hit my head on the thing. Oh, I even got a cap out of it. Nice. Woo! I'll get it eventually. I got it once, I can get it again. Alright, so the trick is to go forward a bit to give his hand some extra height and then turn against the ledge so the hands collide with it and pull up. You know how, like, the bad guys in the bell room spawned after I rang the first bell and I didn't kill them? Every single time the camera cuts to that room to show the death animation, you can hear them jumping around still. Here, I know the title of the game is already on the stream, but there. Now you can constantly know what game I'm playing. Well, you're not here for this enthralling adventure, this experience? You know, I'm honestly surprised this game was even on the, like, you know, on the Twitch title, whatever it's called. You can tell it what game you're playing. I was honestly surprised to see Dragon's Lair 3D on the list. Alright, I'm not gonna hit my head on the ceiling this time, trust me. There's spikes in there too, so I gotta move fast. Actually, no, never mind. It's not that big of a threat. Oh no. Oh wow. You could misjudge that. they just come for you. Okay. Is there any other collectibles up here? I don't see any. I don't really want to test it either, because if I screw up the jump, I have to do that entire segment again. Whatever, moving on. I don't actually know how long this game is, but if the long play was only like 2.5 hours... Oh. Whew. Look at those spikes, they're not even textured. Oh, there's a gem. Ooh. How about that? Oh no, the platform's gone. Bye. Oh, there's something over here too. Man, I'm pretty sure I have missed so much. One awkward thing about jumping is that the momentum from the platform doesn't carry over to your jump. So, you know, it's moving really fast, and I jump expecting to be moving at the same velocity, but you know, it's a fixed velocity. What do you mean I didn't? The platform was gone. It wasn't coming back. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I my mind was somewhere else right there. Alright, square one. You know, after playing Mario Odyssey earlier this year and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I know that's 2D, but whatever. But you know, I've just been like, you know, wishing for more, you know, platformer style stuff. And while, you know, this is old and it certainly isn't the best, I'm having fun. I like jumping, even if the jumping itself is kind of awkwardly stilted. I just like jumping. Wait, what is that? What's even the point? It just feeds me into the wall. I also can't tell if it's, you know, just like a emulation bug or, you know, just like something that like from the original game. But the gem icon in the bottom right corner, that weird like pink looking square doesn't look right to me. See what I'm talking about? Oh, why isn't it already moving? Okay, so now I'm coming back this way. I'm just where I started. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Okay. So effectively, I could have skipped that entire segment by just making that jump I made earlier and not screwing it up. Gold! Ugh. Nailed it. Easy. This looks like a checkpoint, doesn't it? I hope it's a checkpoint. The speedrun tactic of panicking to grab gold. Oh wait, you know what I mean, the skip I was talking about. What? I pressed the jump button! Please don't put me all the way back. Alright, this was a checkpoint, nice. I was gonna test the skip if it put me back, but... The platform stops moving right here, so I don't really have to panic about grabbing... Oh wait, it's still moving, just very, very slowly. Some interesting scenarios here. Looks like the staircase I was on earlier. Alright, fixed camera angle. Something's about to go down. Like, I can't rotate it at all. I can't go in the first person either. There's gold up. How do I get it? Oh, there's a ledge right here. There's 2 gold. Platforming at this camera angle is kind of awkward. I keep trying to rotate it. Alright, another bell. Let's go. Oh! I got the wall stun animation. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Where's the other bell? There's a rope! There it is. Plenty of time. Like, because of this camera angle, I can't exactly gauge where the rope is. Like that! I jumped behind it! Take 2. Whew. Oh, I forgot to grab the gold. I got time. I got time. Alright. Plenty of time. Alright, I want to grab the rope this time. Okay. Run away! As he spins in circles. Oh, he's coming for me. It's over there. It's so dark in that one little corner. More bells. Did the other guys have axe? They had swords, didn't they? The other robots? Oh, gotta move. Slowly climb the rope. And die!
Support for a walk.
What was that camera angle? Very generous hitboxes on these ropes. Here's the other bell. I have to hit the one over there first, because, you know, there's a rope. Like, I have no way of climbing that ledge. Actually, I have an idea. And I'm dead. I want to try that again, though. I want to do some sick ninja platforming. Take two. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that was close. Where's the rope? Come on. I'm so close. There it is. It's over there. Come on. Oh, I'm taking damage. Whatever, I got it. It was like on the final tick. This guy has so much health. Like, the axe goes right through me multiple times. Which I think it's this way. Yep. These environments do kind of remind me of, yeah, the other guy had a sword. He's also smaller. Alright, so one hit to stun, another hit to damage, rinse and repeat. Alright, can I charge my no, I'm not even gonna bother with the spin attack. Oh, no. How was that fair? Ooh, big ol' red one. Anybody ever play EA's old Harry Potter PC games, specifically the first three? It's like Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, Chamber of Secrets. I played I didn't really play the first one that much, so I played the other two. Ooh, is it a boss fight? Frame dip projectiles. Well, anyways, those the old PC games. They were running like an updated version of well, not updated, a modified version of the Unreal Engine, which was at that point, you know, before like Unreal Engine 3 or 4, like a variant of the Quake engine. And you know, Quake has like these similar simplistic environments. I don't know if the bells are supposed to do anything. I just rang both of them. Why can I target a bat? Alright, block doesn't do jack. Alright, can't do any damage after the first hit. Got it. Cool boss fight. Oh, you make him ring the bell? Didn't even think about that. Good idea. I think it's just decoration. That is very misleading because, you know, every other room, any room that has 2 bells, it's like, you know, always a timer. But I don't think they do anything. Why are they even there? Like, I think all you have to do to deal damage is just hit them with the sword. And now the game is hinting towards me to use the bells. Like, was it just not direct enough the first time? How did I take damage from that? I think I'm just supposed to hit the bell? Yeah, that's how bells work. If I ring the other one, maybe he'll come down. Climb the ladder. What am I supposed to do to you? Oh, there's a big bell up there. And shaking both the smaller bells makes him fall. Not that you'd be able to see the bell because it's pitch black. See, that the bell he's sitting on right there. Now he's gonna fall again. Yep. Yay! It is kind of a missed opportunity. Like, it would have been a unique way to incorporate the bells, you know, having the shockwaves hit them. I just want to get another close-up of that face. It really does have a big nose. Oh my goodness. Yeah, also like that extreme the culling in this game, that is really unusual. It doesn't even load the character entirely if he's not facing the camera. I've always seen that with the environment, you know, like obviously it's not going to render it when it's not on screen, but to do that with the character, that's strange. Whatever. This hall is just like looks like something's gonna happen. Nothing though. I remember this from the arcade one. Well, that was brief. Probably missed everything. Oh no, is it just a series of challenge rooms? Okay, so the torches signpost what platform color is going to disappear. I mean, what other colors are going to disappear? What colors are going to stay? Oh, I need blue. I need blue! He has little squirrel wings. Wait, does that use magic? I can't tell because, yeah, that uses magic. Well, the game just effectively eliminated platforming. Never have to cross a perilous gap again. Plus, I've been picking up those magic upgrades. Wasn't I here earlier? Also, that's what the icon on the bottom right is for. So it is supposed to be like you see the wing appearing and disappearing. So why am I back here? I thought the game was going to be completely linear, wasn't expecting backtracking. That's where I was. Looks like I'm going to need a ranged weapon for that. And I'm gonna need the glide for this. It's really awkward. It kills all momentum. Like, see how I can be, you know, I can have a sprint jump. And then I just crawl through the air. It's down here. It's dumb. Wait, hold on a second. You think like something like, you know, a gliding upgrade would be a inventory item? Is this the... Oh, it tells you how many you've collected. Yeah, I've definitely missed a lot then. Hold on a second though. Alright. I think the sound effect is the best part. Hold on. I have to do something. There's why. Should be able to assign it to my left mouse, but... Oh no, it's also rotating the emulator camera. Is click 0 left click? Wait, I didn't even do anything. This is just gonna be a dumb waste of time, but I gotta see this. Where's click? Here earlier. There it is. All right. I don't actually know how to. Did I do it? Looks like it. Yeah, I'm clicking the mouse and he's jumping. Alright, that's good. Now for the next step. Oh, the camera's all screwed up. Alright, so now that I got that set up. Hey, like, it's all about childhood, right? It's games I played when I was young. I played Lego Star Wars. I played Chicken Little. Where's another? I played this one on the Wii. I haven't even actually booted up most of these. You know, it's just like remembering what I played, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I never played this. I played the Xbox 360 version. I never played the first Super Monkey Ball, but I did play the second one. Here's the other game I was talking about, projects. Anyways, alright. So I set up the jump to the mouse, right? That's not all, though. Every time I click off screen... Alright, I have this auto clicker here, right? It clicks the mouse every 1 millisecond. But let's see if it works. It's basically like I thought like the computer might be able to spam the button faster than I could. It's basically the same. That's a bit disappointing. Imagine playing the whole game where it's just forcing you to, like, if I disable the wing, literally like every time I land, I jump automatically. I don't want to play the rest of the game like that. Let me go ahead and disable mouse control. Alright, that's better. Alright, back to business. What was I doing? Ooh, dramatic music.
Dirk, save
What is this Scooby-Doo hallway? Okay. So I'm supposed to go through this. Oh. Very. Oh, what? There's I can't even see them! Just have to spam the sword. Else. Spider, no! The way they like fly away. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's two of them. And they laugh when I stab them. And there's a what are these enemies? That's not. I can't break free. I wasn't. Well, where did that lever open? I can't find the door. All of these are just. Wait. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. What a challenge.
These crypts look old. Maybe you can break them open and look inside.
What is that?
The green key is yours.
Yay. I got the green key. Is there a green door? Actually, wait, there was a keyhole, wasn't there? Yep. So every single area I go to has a worse frame rate than the last. What was that? Like arrows just flew past me. Was I wrong for thinking I was supposed to use the ledge? It's across the gap. Oh, I have a. That's right, I can glide now. Woo! As I take damage. There's something up there. Okay. That ledge right there. What a waste of time. Why even put this here?
Look at crossbow.
Can't grab that ledge. Okay. Oh, can't jump either. Crap, I just realized that the chalice didn't save because I died. I'm gonna go grab that again. Actually, I guess I would have been coming back here with the purple key anyways. Whatever. Oh, I pressed the jump button. The music really doesn't match the situation. What was the point of that? Oh, it's rising. Oh. Gotta blast. Gotta not die. How do I? Oh. Wait, hold. How do I use it? I don't have any arrows. The door is locked. What am I supposed to do? Okay. The message is still stuck on the screen also. Alright, I'm supposed to go that way and jump to the other platform. Like this. That's what this is for. Okay.
Just right. And I suppose that's the switch for this door.
What? No, how is that fair? He spawned as I was grabbing the ledge. I don't have any arrows to shoot him with either. Now I don't have any health. Wait, I could have just grabbed that health orb. Too late. Oh, the water's still rising. Okay. What's the button for the crossbow? It is obscured. It's behind the... Oh, it stopped rising. Okay. Weren't those supposed to fall? They fell before. Like there was stalactites on the floor. Why did the glide de-equip itself? Wait, no, they already fell on the floor. That's what's supposed to be there. How am I supposed to get around it? Okay.
The blue key is yours.
Alright, I can shoot it from over here. It's not very smooth, the aiming. Oh, the water's out here too. Alright. Just go ahead and don't hit the dude. Oh no, 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 no. I jumped! Okay, no, do not run and jump with the crossbow. It locks your movement to a very, like, it's like a much more stiff version, understandably, so you can aim. Does just as much damage as the sword, I think. Alright, finally, I can get out of here. No, water guy, don't. We're out of here. This is done. You know how the first keyhole I looked at had that weird, like, artifact thing? Every other keyhole afterwards is not. Oh, great. Alright, another fixed camera angle. There's a chalice. How do I get the chalice? Did I get it? Now I got it. As I'm oh. What? How is that fair? They put an item in the thing. They put an item in there and punished me for like, you know, a common item. I want to be the guy, 2002. Not to mention, I was already, like, you know, feeling the adrenaline running away. Okay. That just caused me to jump. I did not press the jump button. What am I supposed to do? Is this is this just a dead end? Like, do I oh. Okay. I guess it is kind of in the spirit of the original. There was a lot of random elements to the original Dragon's Lair. Like, you know, there's a potion on the table, you choose to take the potion, and then you die for drinking it, you know, that kind of thing. I can't be too upset. Oh, okay. How many arrows do I have? I have a lot of arrows. That's not it. What's that? Just another chalice. Alright. So from here... Okay. 2 gold in 1. Why are you stuck gliding? Alright, when I looked up, that room looked a lot taller. I was getting nervous. Hello, friend. Bye. Really not a fan of the glide. It's so slow. It's so awkward. They create these long gaps, you know, like when you introduce a new item, you want to make the environment take advantage of it. But when the item itself is just awkward and weird, it doesn't really work. Stuck. Can't be serious. Oh, new enemies! Oh, I'll defeat them in the exact same way I've been defeating everybody else. Oh, no. Oh, well, they actually do a lot of damage. Okay. How much health? Oh, okay. Can't be serious about what, water guy? Every time I go into the first person mode, I think it's inverted for some reason. Like it's pretty typical, you know, up is up, down is down. I keep pressing down to go up. Is there an option for that? Invert camera. Wait, is that referring? I think that's referring to the third person camera. I don't want that. Alright, more of these dudes. There wasn't even an animation! I guess there was, I just couldn't see it. Oh, there are health upgrades. Okay, okay. Oh, I do have the wings equipped. Okay. Run, run, run. No, no, no! Hasn't it been 2 hours of fun? You like that performance? Don't hit me. Don't, no, no, no. I think those are fire guys just back there. Real question is, why am I still playing this? Okay. This is the only time the roll has been required since the start of the game, by the way. Okay. like those like woofing. Don't push me into the fire! He pushed me into the fire. Top 10 least satisfying power-ups in video games. That's way too low. Oh wait, no. Oh, now it's way too low. I'll get it eventually, don't worry. Although I am about near the end of my rope, I'm starting to get kind of fed up with this. Alright, where? Oh, there he is. Okay. Easy. This is so dumb. Okay. Nice. Now, how do I get in there without dying? Do I have to roll? Nope, I'm dead. Which means I get to do that again. Wait, there's something on the wood beam up there. It's a diamond. See it? Oh, he would have grabbed the ledge, but I got nervous and just started spamming the glide. Whoa! What are you doing? Okay. So I don't know what to do. Is there a target? So, you know, it makes you look around with the right stick and you fire with the not the right trigger, which is sneak, but the A button. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, moving the camera with the joystick, then taking the thumb off the joystick, to press the A button. Not the best feeling. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and save this. Also do a save state just for good measure.